Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Peter Dinklage, 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 Peter Dinklage.
All right, welcome to the American Movie Podcast. This is your host, Matthew Benjamin. What's going on? All right, it's Game of Thrones time. It's Game of Thrones time. I'm just watching The Queen's Justice right now in preparation for the new one. The new one is The Blood of the Dragon. And I'm expecting rather, to see, this is going to be like a lot slower episode compared to the very last one. I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to find out where Jamie is. There's a really funny meme going around. It was Jamie, and it used the text of Finding Nemo. It was like Finding Jamie, and he was like sitting there floating in the background. So really, really funny. So check that out. I'll pull it up here later. I'm going to just be watching the episode and kind of talking about what's going on. Aria's just, she's walking up to the gate, and those two oafish guards are there. She's just hanging out, and she's all slick and yeah, she's just hanging out. But yeah, I'm thinking about what's going to happen with the Hound, because Jon Snow is assembling his team to go across the wall, and he's supposed to meet up with, I can't remember the one dude's name, but the Hound and those two, the weird guys and the guy with the nub, excuse me, like the hair bun, like the receding hairline head bun thing. So that guy, and they're going to be meeting up, and I think they're going to traverse across the Westeros tundra to find out about all these dead dudes. So they're going to check that out. And I'm just kind of hanging out, watching this. And they're not allowing her to get in the thing right now. And I'm checking the stream feed and everything, make sure everything is good. All right, we are golden, all green means go. So yeah, I'm skeptical on I was listening to dialogue for a second. I'm skeptical about how weak the dragons are. I don't think they're weak at all. I think that harpoon, it's going to be so hard to hit those things with harpoons. They have one harpoon, I think it's I can't remember what it was called. It starts with a B. It was this giant, big, huge crossbow that took down the dragon. I can't remember his name. But I think we're going to see in this next episode, there's going to be a connection, because Daenerys is going to fly back to her castle as one would if they had a dragon. And they're going to meet with Jon Snow, and Jon Snow's probably just going to be walking the grounds all bored and stuff. And the dragon's going to come down, excuse me, and they're going to meet, Dragon and Jon. Dragon and John are going to meet. And I don't know what's going to happen. I think they're not going to make out, but they might, I don't know, they might actually have a bond. They might actually have a bond, like, Daenerys might actually expect John to be fearful, and John's just going to be like, I fear nothing, man. So, yeah, I'm expecting that'll happen, and then might find Jamie. Jamie might be held hostage, and I'm really excited about the Hound. Hound is one of my favorite characters. He's definitely went through a more compassionate state in his older years and everything since, I think it was episode 1 where he actually buried the dead and everything. So I am looking forward to that a lot, man. Looking forward to seeing the Hound. We haven't seen him in a long time. Need more Hound in my life. Audio's too slow. Yeah, there's some latency issues with it, man. So, yeah, buffer it again or restart the podcast and check it out. I'm all good on my end. It says it's good. So just refresh it. It might be your phone or it might be just YouTube because the latency is good on mine. But anyways, Sansa just found Arya. They're in those catacombs, I think. How's the audio now? Still slow? I wanted some of their coats. Their coats are just cool. I know fur is murder, but they just look freaking cool, man. Look like an OG, like one of those Russian OGs. Oh, you think they're already in the East Watch? They could be. They definitely could be. But I don't know, man. They're just going to skip over that whole narrative? I don't know. I'm hoping they're not already there. I kind of want to see more of the Hound. Those statues that they have in the catacombs have to weigh like thousands and thousands of pounds. Who the hell's doing that? Crazy huge. What are you guys looking forward to this episode? Like, what do you think is actually going to happen? I've heard a lot of speculation going around that what is the head of the White Walkers? I don't know, the White King or something. He's might kill a dragon, and then if a dragon dies by a White Walker, does that dragon become a White Walker? I actually would love to see that because that just sounds stupendous, and rest of humanity would just cheer and shout if there was a dragon versus dragon episode. So I really hope that happens. I think all of humanity would just be like, dude, that was amazing. A lot of water cooler talk. Water cooler talk the next morning about, oh my god, did you see the ice dragon? Night King. Night King. Thank you. I'm interested in what Arya's going to do too. What is her? Do you think she's going to proceed and go see Cersei and try and attack her, or just band together and fight this big huge war that they're about to endure? She needs a different sword too, man. Also heard a crazy theory about Brandon Stark. He just popped on the screen. That every Brandon Stark in which the narrative has been Brandon Stark. Like once you become what is it? He is the dude. I'm so bad with he's the Sparrow, or no, not the Sparrow. The Three-Eyed Raven. That's right. So he's the Three-Eyed Raven throughout the duration of the entire thing, and there's multiple scenes with Brandon Stark, but he was the Three-Eyed Raven that just died as well. So he's just constantly been the Three-Eyed Raven throughout the entire history of Westeros. He just does this cyclical thing. So I thought that was actually pretty mind-blowing if that's the case. I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but it just looked like a crazy thing. Yeah, Arya might focus on little things, little finger, little finger. Yeah, dude, he just is so grating. Like it's so difficult to have any sympathy with this dude because he'll just turn to whichever side has power and just kind of manipulate and make sure he's okay, and then try and infiltrate and get his way. And anxious to see if he'll still pursue Sansa to the degree that he has been, especially when she's in like the most powerful position right now on the opposing side besides Daenerys. Brandon Stark's just chatting away about his blade. I'm gonna pull up that meme actually of Finding Jamie. Pull that up and I'll place it in the feed real quick and just keep it there. Oh, found it. All right. I'll put it up there. It's cracking me up. Boom. Definitely saving that bad boy. Let's add this image right now. Browse. Post this bad boy up. Here it is. Beautiful. There she is. There she blows. Make sure that shows up in the feed. Bingo, right? Is it there? Yeah. All right. Now we got Bree. Bree's just giving Arya the brow, looking down at her. God, Bree is tall, man. I'd like to know actually how tall this lady is. And I say with all due respect, man, Bree's the biggest chick ever. She's badass. Super cool. She's like one of the most honorable people I think within the entire series. Little finger hanging out. Chaos's ladder. Oh, yeah. You think so? How do you think Littlefinger will die? Dude, that's totally a possibility. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, I did not even think about that. What if his move is just to sit back, complacent? You don't think? What if he just a move is not doing a move is a move? He could just hang back, wait for this whole dragon stuff to blow over. Because I think he's too smart to get himself killed. I mean, he's really good. I don't know though. He definitely could put Stark versus Stark. I just don't see, dude. Their family ties are just too tight in Westeros, dude. Like, that's all you got in the Westeros. Like, that's one of the most important features. Or attributes, I guess you'd say. Boom. Now we got Daenerys finding those little insignias on the wall that are representations of the White Walkers. Christopher Walken needs to be the Night King. That'd be cool. You think Jon and Daenerys are gonna hook up? I think they will. They might. They very well might. There's a little bit of like tension when they meet in here in this little cave thing. Like, oh my god, this cavern's just cozy, man. Yeah, here comes the scene. Here's the insignias, and I don't know what these insignias mean besides that they put those bodies in the exact same pattern. It's like a weird spiral pattern, and yeah, I don't know what it represents at all, but it's a cool ass pattern. Man, you had to be really tall to right on top of that. Like, was there like scaffolds? Just have scaffolds up there? What? Like, couldn't you do anything better with your time besides like carving? I got something playing in the background. Hold on. BRB. You're awesome, Steve Harvey, but I can't have you and Family Feud playing in the background with the ding. It's driving me crazy. I forgot to shut it off.
And you say you want to keep them left my office.
Dude, they need to get this dragon glass going, man. This is gonna take so long to mine. You need to first you gotta mine it, you gotta transport it, and then you have to manufacture it into weaponry. And then you have to supply the weapons back to the soldiers. That's gonna take so long, man. The Night King's on his word. It's crazy, man. Maybe, hold on. Maybe. Hey, man, it's good enough tinfoil for me. It sounds right. Yeah, dude, totally. Didn't think about that. The Children of the Forest were those. Did they show those? They showed the. Was it that chick that stuck? Like she was like, her skin was all like, not rock, but it was like. Is that the Children of the Forest? I'm just gonna Google it real quick. How about that? Children of the Forest. Kind of interested to see what comes up with this. Game of Thrones. Let's see. Yeah, those chicks. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she. They ran into the tree or whatever, or under the tree. Yeah, I remember those chicks. Yeah, I remember them now. They're on the sandy beaches. Daenerys is just hanging out. Everybody's standing around. When Jon showed up on the beach and everybody was waiting for him, I'm interested to know, like, how long were they waiting on that beach? How did they know Jon was coming? Did he send a raven? Like, expect me within the next month and then just hang out on the beach waiting for him? Maybe they saw him. They probably did see him coming, but it's just be funny if Daenerys would make him sit out on the sand for a long time and they're like, dude, where is Jon? Daenerys is asking Jon for advice. Jon's asking her to totally change the world, pretty much. Don't if she tears down all the castles, she's just being no better and making the world no better. But Bree's hanging out. All awesome. might just do this entire thing live. I might just watch the entire episode live too. I might just do that. I can just cast that thing up. I might just do that, man. What time is it? Oh, it's 45 minutes, man. Hurry up, King of Thrones. Gosh, can't get over Sansa's jacket. Just looks so cool. It just looks so cool. Dude, Arya would get whooped if it was like really a real fight. Bree would absolutely just ream her. Like, they're just, she's too good, man. I always think about the extras in this. They're like, dude, I'm on this tonight's episode, and they're like, dude, what scene? They're like, okay, I'm gonna be, it'll be a blipping thing, but look, there I am in the back right now. Yeah, like, I'm just always interested in that. It'd be so cool to be on set, but it just cracked me up. Arya's fast, man. Just don't like her sword. It's not practical. I guess it depends what you're doing, I guess. I'm thinking about, like, whole war. Like, battles, not, or just kind of making your path towards Cersei, I guess. Whenever seeing these fight scenes, and she just did like a cool leg move, just kind of like a kip up from like on her back. It's kind of like a kip up. Always makes you want to break dance. And the fight's over. Ding ding. Sansa disproves. Oh yeah, I didn't think they didn't give a good performance. Definitely, they did. It looked awesome. I was just thinking about just like them being actors themselves, having like they're just like, hey man, make sure you tune in tonight, and like you have to like try and find yourself in the battle. I just thought about that's all I was talking about. Yeah, I thought it looked cool. It was just for I was thinking about their day-to-day life, like. Jon Snow's walking the wall. Walking the wall. How's the here? Okay, I saw I had one of those things. Jon Snow explaining that he's the bastard Ned Stark to the chick who kind of hooked up with the Unsullied Soldier. I'm interested. I'm also interested to see what's going on with Euron too. He's a crazy, like one of the craziest characters I've seen. Joffrey was pretty bad, but Euron's pretty crazy too. Dude, yeah, that it is a possibility, man. He can try and turn it towards Sansa I just don't understand why Sansa doesn't really like why did she disprove so much? Do you think she just thought she was wasting her time or something? I just didn't get it. Why she disproved? They're just training, man. They're about to battle a bunch of people. Might as well train and kind of get know like who your like best soldiers are and kind of get to see how everybody fights. Like I don't see no problem in that scene. Just wear your beautiful coat and just let Arya do her thing. And then we got Reek showing up, or Theon. I don't know about Theon, man. I think he'll redeem himself. I think it'll be a cool arc. I'd love to see that. Like he does all of these horrible things, but it's like your last at bat is the best at bat, or you're as good as your last at bat. So he goes through all of this horrible stuff, and he's like tormented and tortured, and he tries to save his, not really tries to save his sister, leaves his sister, and then finally, as a last ditch effort, he actually helps and saves a lot of people. Snow does not like Theon. On this beautiful beach, and they're just very. I wonder if that's a real place. Like, do you think that coastline is an actual place that they shot? Because it looks awesome. Do you hear the crow? Oh no, I did not hear that, man. No, I did not hear that. It could be. I did not even hear that. And the battle's getting ready to start. Everybody's just bailing hay and kind of like working with their stagecoaches and stuff, hanging out. What's that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Actually, I don't think it's gonna come up yet. It's got a little time. I think it's when Jamie is by himself. Or no, it's when Braun's. Here it comes. Yeah, Braun and him are talking now. Jamie's got some awesome armor, dude. Cool spalder things, like gold. Hands gold. He's got a match and look nice on the battlefield. I thought it was a really cool scene when Jamie just decides he's just like screw it, man. He runs right at Daenerys because you don't see that. You don't see that at all. Like two main characters about ready to murder each other. Like from the beginning, Daenerys and Jamie have been humongous portions of the show, and then he just runs right at her with this giant spear. Well, he rides right at her with this giant spear. I thought that was one of the funnest scenes Game of Thrones has done because you don't see that. You just don't see that. uh, yeah, man, Theon's. I'd like to see him have an arc, like a good arc. Uh-oh. Spears and shields, guys. God, they got cool equipment. They remind me of like the British. They're very pristine, just very nice. Look nice. Oh, baby, here we go. I don't know why they didn't get the giant arrow or crossbow out. They were like, why? Who didn't get that ready. They knew this was going to happen. Like, they knew that, obviously, because they built that thing. So why didn't they? That's the first thing I'm busting out. You don't bust it out mid-battle. There's so many people you could have saved. But it wouldn't have made for a good fight, though. That's why. We were waiting for this dragon attack, man. And they, oh, the Dothraki, they're crazy. Oh, dude. They're just storming down now. They got some wicked swords, man. They're like those hooks, or like a scythe, kind of. It's like a half moon scythe thing. God, those things look crazy. They're just so much more brutish and like barbaric, pretty much. The guy's shaking. All the Here's the dragon. Here it comes. Oh, this is the first time I watched this since the premiere, and I'm getting goosebumps. This is so cool. Oh, toast. Lannister barbecue, man, not cool. Not cool. Dragons are just such a game changer. And then Dothraki running through flames. That's nightmare. I don't know. Oh man, they just clashed against the Lannister shields. Boom. Crazy, man. It's cool action sequences because they actually have like live horses running through streams of men. It's just cool. They're running in, jumping over the line like wild banshees. It's crazy. Madness, man. Oh, I didn't see that part. They're shooting from the horses. Oh, horse riding, archers riding horses. Madness, man. Toasted. Oh, Jesus. Dude, it shoots so fast. The fire from the dragon, it shoots so quick. It's not like this slow plumage or like cloud. It's like a ray. It's like or a laser. It's just so crazy. Because usually you think like it's like this big, huge tunnel. But no, it's like this narrow shot. It's crazy. Like he actually has like a sight or a control of it. Like there's a huge directional part. Daenerys is taking a big. They fired the arrows and then didn't do shit. There it is. Hit him. Hit the underbelly. Boom. Your stagecoaches. Barbecue. Dude, I don't know if it'll get better than this episode, man. I think they'll save it. I think it's really expensive to actually make these dragons do what they do. So I think they try and use them sparingly. So I don't know if we'll get to see a scene like that, especially, would you ask if it was this season? Yeah, after this episode, maybe there's definitely going to be a finale where you're going to want to see more dragon action, but within this season, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's only a few episodes left. I think there's only 2 left. So I just don't know. It depends when they choose to put battles in place. Like, we might see one in the very last episode, but it just depends how they place the battles, I think. I'd love to see it. It'd be awesome. Because this was just, like, this is what we watched for, like, all this time. Like, Braun just delimbs this force. And then he drops his gold. But yeah, I don't know if we'll see another Dragon Sea like this, man. I just don't know, because I don't know if in the plot, I just don't know if you'd see it. It just depends when they decide to have it. And he's wounded too. One of them is anyway. Yeah, when this is all going on, you needed that giant. What is it? Is it Batista? Is it? I can't remember what that giant arrow thing is called. Batista arrow? I don't know. I can't remember if that's what it's called. It starts with a B. I can't remember. Ballista, maybe? Ballistia? Ballista, I believe. Yeah! Giant crossbow mounted on the ground. And Bronze just, he's holding it, he's ready. Put the giant arrow in. Thing's really smooth and fluid on the hands and stuff. Lannister is spared no expense. Tyrion's overlooking the battle and all the catastrophe and just guy says your people can't fight. Tyrion has remorse. Stagecoach is on fire, running away. Feel bad for those horses. That sucks. They're probably freaking out when they're shooting that. Like they don't know that they're on a movie set. They just think these crazy pink things are hooking them up to fire, probably. Dudes are melting, man. Not cool. I thought it was a cool little aesthetic where they have the dragon go over the lake, and there's that little bit of a trail where, like, from his flight pattern or whatever, from his flight, the water was rippling. Dudes just are getting dusted. Crazy. Come on, Bronn. Shoot him. We know you're going to hit him. Spoiler alert, if you're watching this, why would you be watching this if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, man? I don't know. So, there's no spoiler alert, you've been warned, whoever. But the arrow hits the dragon. Hits right in his breast. Or like right in the shoulder, man. Let me see. Yeah, the Ballista man. Or Ballista, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Boom! Arrow. And then there's free fall. Dragon free fall, man. Bronn's like, nailed it. I would be reloading that thing, man. Not just like, dude, it's got to be really uncomfortable riding that dragon. Like, he is not built for comfort. Not built for comfort at all. Toasted. Bye-bye, Ballista. Oh yeah, Scorpion. That's right. They call that Scorpion on the show. But yeah, Ballista. A ground-mounted giant arrow or crossbow. Oh, here's that cool sprint coming up too, where Jaime's debating. And Tyrion's like, "You're an idiot." He's like watching the game at home, like the football game. The Packers are playing. He's like, "Don't do it, you idiot! You fool!" And then you got Jaime just hauling with this giant spear right at Daenerys. Chaos behind him. Everything's on fire. What's gonna happen? Daenerys is like, oh, we messed up. Dragon's like, I got you, baby. Boom. Horse is toast. And then we got Finding Jaime. There he goes. There he goes. I'm sure he was probably, I don't know if you get shell shocked when you run into a dragon like that, but he got tackled. He's probably just in shock. I hated when that thing ended. This ending was horrible because they just left you hanging so bad. Like, that was so mad when they left it like that. That was ridiculous, dude. It was so ridiculous. No, the show hasn't started yet. It starts at 8 or 9 Eastern. I hope there's another Battle of the White Walkers. Oh, it could be coated with poison. Oh, game changer. I didn't even think about that. Oh, the arrow on the scorpion could be, yeah. Shifty Lannisters, man. Shifty Lannisters. I'm not going to be streaming this. I'm not going to stream the episode onto the cast, but I'll be watching it alongside. So if you're looking for the Game of Thrones episode, I'm not going to be putting it up here, but I'll definitely be watching it and commenting on it. So you feel free to hang out if you want. And of course, I'll let you know right when I start. Winter is coming, man. I'd love to see, like, the last episode have that battle with the White Walkers. Maybe Daenerys will be shown that Jon's not a crazy dude. We got the ravens coming out. Ravens were flying over some people. And we got some after or behind the scenes of the epic battle. GameOfThrones.com. Yeah, I don't know what's going to be. I don't know who's going to be the center upon this episode. Hopefully, we get some more movement towards the White Walkers, and we get to see them this time. Because I mean, dude, we've seen them once, I think. Yeah, when Arya got back to Winterfell, it was cool. That was really cool. But why is there so much tension between Sansa and Arya when Arya decides to just train alongside, not really train, but just kind of test the match of Reed? Why did Sansa disprove that? Like, I don't get it. Sansa's got other stuff to worry about. That was probably a relief. Seven Kings is probably so stressful. You're just worried, constantly worried about disease and getting food. You're just hanging out and you disprove of Arya just hanging out and working with Bree, testing each other. I mean, that's what people do. They compete. They're just trying to feel each other out. Arya's had the coolest story, I think, like the coolest path, or the most unique anyways, just because she's been alone pretty much this entire time. She's got a cool story. Arya did not beat her, man. Bree would... Dude, Bree would... She's way too skillful, man. You're full of it. You're full of it. You think so? You think Daenerys will start losing control of her mind? She might. I mean, she might. It would be like cyclical to the Mad King. Yeah, I don't know, man. It could. It definitely could. I just don't see. She's got too much guidance, I think, for around her. Like Tyrion's way too articulate and wise. He's just way too smart. And I don't think they leave her in power either. And that bald guy said he would I don't remember the bald guy's name, the eunuch guy, he would his name's leaving me. He said he would let her know if she was going crazy or making poor decisions or she's not working with the people or for the people. So that way there's just too much guidance and impediments for her to lose it, I think. But she definitely could. Like it could be just like a quick break and it just happens. She could. They're talking about the cave now with the White Walkers, the scripture of the White Walkers. I don't know why I put it in that accent. It just sounds better. The White Walkers. Then we got. There's a theory that Jon Snow might get a dragon. Like there's actually a dragon in the wall. Like there's a magical dragon that's frozen, and he would get it. And I don't know if that's true, but I just heard it, and I'm passing it along. I don't know if it's true. I'd like to see it. I think it'd be sweet. You get 4 dragons in the aerial battle. There was also one I was talking earlier about it. If a White Walker kills a dragon, does that dragon become a White Walker dragon? I think it does, and I think it should happen because it'd be really, really cool to have some sort of, instead of just having dragons laying waste to White Walkers and everything and they're getting burned to a crisp, you get some actual competition between the air. So I think it'd be interesting to see that. I think it'd be really interesting to see that, actually. That's what they should give humanity, man. After that stupid ending of Finding Jamie, where he just floats to the bottom and then you see the credits, they gotta give us that, man. That'd be so cool. Yeah, you think she'll lash out? She very well could, man. She's she very well could lash out like that. They're going over the battle now. The battle was chaos. Super cool though. The Dothraki are just brutes, man. Barbarians. Running crazy with their ponytails and such. Yeah, Scorpion, boom. Dude, they need so many more of those. You need like 30. Or why not 50? Get 50 Scorpions, man. Get less archers. Or train the archers to use it, man. It can't be that expensive in the Westeros to actually build that thing. It was made of wood. It's not rare parts or anything. Oh man, if there's a White Walker dragon, if the White Walkers kill a White Walker or kill the dragon and it becomes a White Walker, they're gonna need a dragon glass arrow. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna. I'd love to see it. But yeah, it's starting. When is it? It is 18 minutes away. What did you guys like about this last episode, man? Because I just absolutely loved the sprint Jamie had at Daenerys. That was awesome. But you see John and Maegel, or however you pronounce him. When does the episode start? It starts in about 18 minutes or something. It's 7:42, so it starts in 18 minutes. No mathematician, but I think that's right. Hold on, I'm gonna set this up real quick. BRB, 10 seconds. Oh, all right. I don't like that HBO has these huge. It's like 2 or 3 minutes in before the episode starts, and then you add the intro where it's like where it's the Game of Thrones intro, but then you get like 3 or 4 intros to other HBO content, like the Defiant ones. I did watch that, and Defiant ones is cool, man. If you like rap, or if you just like the entrepreneurship of Dr. Dre, it's cool. They call it illuminating, fascinating, sharp, witty. But yes, the Defiant one, that one's cool. It's only 4. Yeah, it's 4-part documentary. It's about 4 hours, but all you need to do is watch the very last one. The last one's really cool. It just shows pretty much the growth of Interscope and Dr. Dre and Eminem and Snoop. Snoop was hilarious on it. But if one of the dragons is going to die, it's going to be, I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's the V name, Dragon V. Why do you think that? Because is it the smallest one? Do you think it's the most vulnerable, maybe? God, they need more scorpions, dude. I really liked the chef that Arya met. He was really funny. And then yeah, Theon, I'd love to see him have a better arc. Like he'll just redeem himself. I always like that type of story where he's down and out, and then he's made horrible decisions. But overall, at the end, your last at bat, you become like a really key and iconic figure that people find honor looking at. Then we got Jamie. I thought it was really crazy that what was it, Lady Tyrell disclosed that she murdered Joffrey. Oh my God, bonkers, man. And then Jamie doesn't really have anything to do. He's just like, dude, that sucked. That meeting did not go down as I thought. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Lady Tyrell was crazy. Ruthless. Oh, no rider. That makes sense. No rider. It won't be a user error. It will be the Dragon's error. That makes sense. And if you look at the intros on this now, I saw this, somebody was saying it, I can't remember who it was, but I want to say it was a theory one. Can't remember who it was. But they showed me this. It was, if you look at the wall in this episode in comparison to previous seasons, the ocean or the sea directly parallel to the wall is frozen over. So like right, it's coming up. We're up into Winterfell in this intro, so. But it's coming up, and you look at it, and bingo, there it is. The sea is frozen in one of the episodes. So you got to look for that, and then yeah, see, it's frozen right there. It pans back out. So they're just gonna walk around that wall. You're like, I don't even know. Do you think the White Walkers even realize that there's a wall there? They're walking toward the wall. Like, I want to know their drive. Like, what is their drive? What are their? Do they have any ambition of like they just want more White Walkers? It's like, hey man, I like all of us. We need more of us. Let's continue. Let's continue this bad boy. I just threw on the other episode again because we got 13 minutes, man. Let's do this. I think I'm just gonna stay on while the episode streams and while the thing's going on. I don't know what to. Yeah, because I don't want to come back on after the show. I'll just do a post show during the show, like, and then post show. Braun got his gold. Everything's peachy. And then Braun loses it. Spoiler alert, if you have not seen any of these things, I don't know why you're watching me, but you definitely should watch it before you get on here because I'm going to be talking about pretty much everything that goes on in this episode, or the previous episode, and then during the Game of Thrones, too. So make sure you know that. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. You're warned. Yeah, man. If that's what I think they're gonna walk right around the thing. They're just gonna walk right around the wall, man. The sea's frozen. It's so crazy how cold it has to get for like the actual sea to freeze. It's so crazy. Like I didn't think salt water could freeze, but I don't even know if that lake's salt water actually. But Braun and Jamie just mounted on their horses, and they're getting ready to. They're just going along with pretty much the caravan of people, kind of chit chatting. Jamie looking dashing in his excellent, excellent manufactured armor. It looks so cool. You think the wall will fall? Well, supposedly this is theory, man, that there's a dragon in the wall. I don't know how it got in there. I don't know, but that's what I heard. And there's a dragon in there, and if that does fall, it's not going to be good. HBO. That's where you watch it, man. I guarantee you, just call up one of your mates and just say, hey, you watching Thrones tonight, man? I'm anxious to see what kind of power the Iron Bank has, because I don't know anything about the Iron Bank. I just know there's the dweeby guy that's talking to Cersei, and she's paying her debt. But they did get the money to the Iron Bank, so the Iron Bank is backing the Lannisters now. And supposedly there's super potent force that's to be reckoned with in Westeros, and I don't know anything about them really, besides that they just got paid. Holla. I'm not going to be streaming the actual episode itself. I'm going to be talking during the episode, so feel free to start it right when I would do, and you can watch it. But I'm not going to put it up on the thing. I like this Finding Jamie thing too much to take it down. No, I'm not going to be streaming because I'm playing this off my phone anyways. I'm going through Chromecast, toss it up on the TV. So it's not even hooked up through the computer to play. They're just rich. Yeah, no, man, sorry. It's played through the phone, and I don't really know how to do it. Yeah, they definitely could. They could show struggle like that because yeah, man, people once they get hungry, man, they get really really shifty. So it's like they definitely could, but I don't know if they. I don't know how much food they have, and I don't think they're being um, like starved yet. I don't think, anyways. I just don't know what Littlefinger's move is. Because yeah, he definitely could put Stark versus Stark, but I just don't know if that's what he'll do. Because no move is also a move. He could just sit back, but I don't know what his end goal is. What is his drive besides power? I mean, I don't know. Like manipulation. I know he wants Sansa, and that's pretty obvious. He's about as subtle as a gun when it comes to that, but I just don't know. I don't know what he wants. Oh my gosh. 7 minutes to count down. It's 7:53. I about did 7 minutes to count down. It was 7:53. Getting closer. Getting closer. I'm really excited about this episode coming up because I'm such a huge fan of the Hound. He's just a baller. So I'm just so excited to see what happens with that because they kind of teased us. They showed us the Hound and he was getting really compassionate and kind of turning into a good dude. And then they just teased us. They didn't give us any Hound for 4 episodes. So I'm really anxious to see where he's at and if he's doing well. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I wish I could put a countdown. It would just be like a countdown. That'd be funny. 6. Boom, boom. More than comeback. Okay. Yeah, I hope it shows strategies like pawns getting put in place for the final finale. It definitely, I think that's what this episode will be for sure. Because, dude, there's a lot of movement that just needs to happen before the final battle. And I'm really anxious to see what all happens. Who do you think's holding the most power right now and in the most strategic points? It's got to be Cersei, right? But man, Daenerys just waylaid everybody with it. So I don't know. It's hard to. They both are pretty injured right now, but I think the Lannisters just. I don't know anything about the Iron Bank, so I just don't know if that's a huge asset to them. If, besides financial backing, they could have a lot of food. I don't know. Then we got Arya. Arya looking over the barren landscape of Winterfell, just hanging out. She's like, oh man, finally made it. It's been a long ride. Dude, yeah, I'd like to see the Hound, though. I don't. Yeah, I want to see the Hound. I want to see that play out. I like it. But yeah, who do you think's the strongest army right now? Like, who do you think that is? I think Cersei's just so smart, and she's already in a good position right now. But Daenerys has those dragons. I just can't. I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard telling, man. We got, yeah, the blockade at King's Landing, yeah. Oh, you think he very well could. Tyrion definitely could use his influence and make Cersei surrender. How horrible of an ending would that be, though? Like, if she just gave up, like, Cersei just, like, she just gets talk to Tyrion. It's just like, all right, yeah, you guys can have it. It'd be funny. Oh man, humanity there would be an uproar the next morning. People would lay waste online. It would be crazy. There is a lot of focus on the North. I'm rooting for the North. Jon Snow's just too cool. Arya's just arriving. I'm watching the episode, and Arya's just arriving to Winterfell, and she's kind of reminiscing and looking at it. The two buffoons, the two buffoonish guards. The classic character of buffoons. Watching the game, just let her go. Sansa, beautiful jacket. Beautiful jacket. Looks so cool. Two minutes, man. 2 minutes, man. Hold up. I gotta get prepared for this. Get your popcorn. Oh. All right. Boom, boom. Here we go. 2 minutes. All right. Oh no, we got 1 minute. Not showing the episode, brother. I'm just I'm playing it while I'm talking about it, and then I'm have a post show after it, a post synopsis, and pretty much break down what happened and see what you guys thought about it. Yeah, copyright, brother. I'd get pulled off YouTube. YouTube strikes you if you play copyrighted content without the permission of the content producer. Yeah. I mean, I called HBO, they didn't return my call. It's like, hey man, can I play it? They're like, who are you? We got Sansa. They're just pretty much meeting for one of the first times in front of their father's memorial. Oh, boom, 8 o'clock, and we are good to go. Game of Thrones, Game of Thrones. Here we go. All right. I'm playing it. Hold on to your butts. All right. So here we go. It's called East Watch. I thought it was Blood of the Dragon. But that's what I played. I might be playing the wrong episode. I'm just kidding. I don't think so. But man, yeah. Here's all the intros of Westworld. I loved Westworld, by the way. I don't know if you guys watched that or not. Who is it? Harris. God, he's so good. He's so good. I forget how good of an actor that guy is. But yeah, it's beautiful. So we got the intro going on with Westworld. Dude, it's a crazy show. If you have not watched it, it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Super graphic, but you watch Game of Thrones most likely if you're watching this, so you probably can handle it. Stay tuned for a look inside the episode. Boom, previously on Game of Thrones. Here we go, man. Yeah, we got the Hound. Hound had visions. What do you guys think is going to happen? I'm on giddy. Everybody's on pins and needles. The show is live, I believe. Should be live. Should be live, anyways. Yeah, it's going. It's going. Here we go. Just doing a recap, kind of setting up the audience a little bit. Hold on 1 second. All right. And here we go. Oh, it's still a recap, man. Hurry up. If you start the episode, it's a huge recap, man. Enjoy the show. Enjoy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Jamie gets saved by Braun. Total bro move. Finding Jamie. Here we go. Peter Dinklage. Peter Dinklage. Now, if you're watching the episode right now, just play it right now. I'm hitting the intro, so you pretty much will be synced up if you start it right now. I'm just looking at pretty much the intro. The name Sophie Turner just came up, so kind of sync it up like that if you want. Just show Dragonstone, so that'll be pretty much it. So if you're watching behind or in front, you might get spoiled or something, so just be wary, all right? So I'm going to be talking about it, so I might spoil something if you are watching post, so just feel free to sync it up right now, or push it forward, fast forward even, if you want. And then you get to see my reaction if you'd rather. Do what you please. So we got, yeah, if you look at the wall on the intro, you'll see the sea is frozen, man. So they're just gonna walk right around it. Is that what the plan is for the White Walkers? I just don't know. Oh baby, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. No, not showing the episode. I'm just gonna be talking during it. I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna have a post-show synopsis as well. Kind of talk about the episode, review it, and just see what all it's about. What's all cracking within the Game of Thrones universe. And Game of Thrones just came out, and it's just written for television, directed by Matt Shackman. So sync it up if you'd like. And I'm watching. Okay, just panned over a lake. We got Braun. Let me know what you're anticipating, if you'd like. Jamie made it. We knew he would, I mean. Dang, man. Only Braun gets to kill. Jamie. I can't show the episode, brother. Sorry. Or sister. I can't do it for copyright reasons, sorry. But I'm going to be going over the episode after it, so feel free to check it out. Check out the post-show show. I wonder if they're going to go over the dead at all, like the pretty much the dead soldiers. Are they going to look for like survivors at all, or Jamie's just going to go back to Cersei? Oh man, the devastation going on in there. We got spoiler alert if you just got in. Okay, I'm going to be talking about today's episode, like in real time. So Tyrion's kind of traversing the battlefield. Dothraki's guys scavenging and checking out stuff. So sync it up. What do you guys think is going to play out, man? I'm ready to see the Hound. Let's do this. I'm really anxious to see what Cersei's response is to this devastating blow to her army. I mean, it wasn't that devastating. I mean, she probably has so many more people left over. Come back after the show if you want to watch a show. I'm going to talk and break it down. Breaking it down. Let me know.
I'm not here to murder. And all I want to destroy is the wheel that has rolled over rich and poor for the benefit of no one but the S7E5. I offer you a choice. Bend for me and join me. Together, we will leave the world a better place than we found it. Or refuse and die.
Oh man, these guys are they going to refuse? Oh, we got benders. We got knee benders. Couple guys. They just saw how attractive she was. That's all. Like, I'm in, man. Sign me up. I think it's very. Oh man, made them all kneel, man. Yeah, that's so scary. Like this huge intimidation factor of having the dragon behind her. Oh baby.
about your sister? She was born in Westeros. You will be free.
You guys watching?
You make your own choice. You choose to support. I will no ties to this man.
Turn this bad boy up. Hold up, hold up. Oh, come on. Okay.
Shut up,
Who are you?
stupid boy.
I'm Dick Contar, son of Brandon.
You are the future of your house. This war has already wiped one great house from the world. Don't let it happen again. Bend the knee.
They don't want to bend the knee, man. Bend the knee, dude. You're gonna get fried.
I will not.
Oh. Silly man.
Nothing scraps old notions from man's head that she makes him dance.
Oh no.
If that becomes an option, many will take it. I gave them a choice.
Grace. Stop beheading entire
I'm not
families.
beheading them.
You're beheading. Dude. Dude. Oh no. That's a bad nod. That's not good. Dude. Oh my god. Dude.
Lord Rattlesnake, Dickon Darling. I, Daenerys of House Targaryen, first the name, breaker of chains and mother of dragons, sentence you to die.
Damn. No way. No way. No way.
Your comments.
Oh,
Barbecued man. Oh, dude. Dude, that's... Oh, that sucks. I guarantee everybody else is bending their knee now. Dude. Crazy. Yeah, those guys shot down to the ground and bent. Oh, toast. That's bonkers, man. Tyrion's devastated. Jesus. Crazy. Crazy. And Jaime's back to the castle. No nonsense. No nonsense with Jaime. I don't even want to know.
How many men did we lose?
no, don't forget.
The armies that we wars. We have the Tyrell gold, we have black backbiters we can buy in that space. Same as our men that will fight if they will aid or save them.
I just don't think of practice. It beats any mercenary. It beats any army I've ever seen. Killing our men was the wolf then was the sport. That dragon burnt 1,000 wagons. Kyber and Scorpion fired balls bigger than you. They couldn't stop it. And she has 3 of them. This isn't the war we can win.
So what do we do?
Oh,
Sue for
dude.
peace.
Cersei's gonna lose her mind. Jaime's gonna have to. Dude, Jaime's gonna have to do something to Cersei then. He might join sides
Full opportunity.
and bend the knee because, dude, he just said this is no war we can win. And
by way of apology for murdering our father and
He's-
son.
He did.
he's been closest to the battle, and he's a very well-informed soldier, dude, so he's gonna know.
Tyrion didn't kill Joffrey. It had nothing to do.
After all this time, it's still amazing.
It was Olenna. She
Oh man.
And you lived.
If you were alone, would you rather have seen your granddaughter's marriage just fine? Told Marjorie to be able to control which one would have made them the true ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. Just tell the truth.
Dude. Cray cray.
To listen to you. She should have died screaming.
She's dead, like her son, her grandchildren, her whole house. If we don't find a way out of this hole, we'll follow.
So we fight and die, or we submit and die. I know my choice.
Fight and die, submit and die. Jamie. Jamie's the voice of reason. Cersei says negatory. Jeez. Oh, this is my lethal dragon time. Dude, that thing is menacing. Oh my god. The thing's huge. Dude. Oh, he's gonna touch it. Touch the dragon, man. Do it. Oh, that's bonkers. Oh. What? What? They're bonding, man. Holy cow. Holy cow. Dude, that was nuts. Wow.
Wasn't the word I was thinking of, but yes, they are. Gorgeous beasts.
They're
Gorgeous.
not beasts to me. No matter how big they get, how terrifying to everyone else. They're like children.
You weren't gone long.
No.
And
And I have fewer enemies today than I did yesterday. You're not sure how you feel about that.
no, I'm not.
How many men did your army kill taking Winterfell to battle with monsters?
Thousands.
We both want to help people. We can only help them from a position of strength. Sometimes strength is challenging. When you first came here, Sir Davos said you took a knife in the heart for your people.
She's asking
So that
about
was
that.
carried away.
That was a figure of speech.
He didn't lie. Dude, he's back. All healed up, no stone skin.
Me okay, I'm
He's back. He's rocking a sweet cape, too.
Jon Snow's sister, Jon Moore. An old friend.
I certainly your father. He was a great man.
You look strong. You sound cute.
Wouldn't be here if I had. I return to your service, wife. If you'll help me.
It would be my honor.
cray, dude. Jara. Crazy. I can't believe that he got saved. Well done, Samuel. Well done. We got Raven action now. Come on. One. Two. We got the wall. We got Brandon. We got Ravens running over. They're gonna. I think that's he's sending these out as for reconnaissance. Raven reconnaissance. Yeah. See how far they go. Wish they had a little speedometer. They're like, oh dang. Who are these dudes? Are these dead men? Are these dead men? Get off the Ravens. Yeah. Oh. The Night King. Ravens. Gotta send Ravens, man.
Prophecies of doom are never in short supply, especially in winter. Well, remember, Walton, the timid and sharp man. The North has told me who makes this list. Half saying there's a cold, drink, or the company. A crippled boy claims to receive dead men on the march beyond the road, thanks to the magical help of a raven with 3 eyes. It is a bit much. Still, we ought to round and start. Crippled boy. You know him? I let him through the wall years ago. I saw him go beyond the wall. And? Somehow, crippled boy survived for years beyond the wall when no one else could. On the Night's Watch, on the Wildlands, no one. Perhaps we ought to listen to what he has to say. Perhaps you need more scribing in your mind. A sense of more detailed proposal is forthcoming. Everyone in Westeros trusts and respects you. If you tell people the threat is real, they'll believe it. If you advise all the lords to send their men north to hold the wall, they'll do it. And if you tell every maester in the system, and set every word of every faded scroll about the long night, they may find something that lets us defeat the army of the dead for good. It could be done. And this news could be authentic. It's possible.
You don't believe him.
It's also possible this message is part of a ploy by the dragon to lure southern armies away from the lands they're currently defending, to open those lands to use the conquest. That seems far more likely than the magic birds talking to cripples. Archmaester, please. It's real. See it.
Dude.
We will write to Mr. Wilson at Winterfell for clarification. I promise you, we will get to the truth of it one way or another. Archmaester, please. Your plan.
They don't believe him. Dude.
Don't forget the Prophet Lotus, who promised that the
Dude.
God would rise up and destroy Aegon the Conqueror. Lotus. Is he the one whose father brother just burnt alive? First so. Horrible business. I wouldn't have the heart to tell him yet. It's good odd. Right. The Ravenry was falling apart the last time I checked.
Sent out Ravens.
Audible is demanding that people don't need. That's why they approve this. She gave Talia a choice. The man who had taken up arms against her. What else could she do? Not burn him alive alongside his son. I am her hand, not her head. I can't make her decisions for her. That's what I used to tell myself about her father. I found the traitors, but I wasn't the one burning them alive. I was only a purveyor of information. It's what I told myself when I watched them beg for mercy. I'm not the one doing it. The pitch of their screams rose higher. I'm not the one doing it. When their hair caught fire and the smell of the burning flesh filled the throne room, I'm not the one doing it.
That's such a cool castle too.
Daenerys is not her father, and she never will be. With the right counsel. You need to find a way to make him listen. Who's that for? Jon Snow. Read it. It's a sealed scroll for the king in the north.
Sealed scroll for the king of the north. Can't do it. Better get that thing quick.
What's it say? Nothing could.
Get yourself in gear, John.
I thought Arya was dead. I thought Bran was dead.
I'm happy for you. You don't look happy.
Bran saw the Night King and his army marching towards Eastwatch. If they make it past the wall has kept them out for thousands of years, presumably. I need to go home.
You said you don't have enough men.
We'll fight with the men we have. Unless you'll join us.
And to give the country to Cersei. As soon as I march away, she marches in.
Perhaps not.
What do you got here?
Cersei thinks the army of the dead is nothing but a story, made up by wet nurses to frighten children. What if we prove her wrong? I don't think she'll come see the dead at my invitation. So bring the dead to her.
I thought that was what we were trying to avoid.
You're gonna take the
We don't have to bring her along. Only one soldier. Is that possible?
Oh.
First white eye ever saw was brought into Castle Black from beyond the wall. Bring one of these things down to King's Landing and show her the truth. Anything you bring back will be useless unless Cersei grants us an audience and is somehow convinced not to murder us the moment we set foot in the capital. The only person she listens to is Jaime. He may listen to me.
Nice.
And how would you get into King's Landing?
I can smuggle you in. But if the gold cloaks were to recognize you, I'm warning you, I'm not a fighter.
But it'll all be for nothing if we don't have one of these gentlemen.
Fair point. How do you propose to find one?
Go capture. Capture.
With the Queen's permission, I'll go north and take one.
Oh, stepping
Must
up.
find a cure so I can serve you. Allow me to serve you. Free folk will help us. They know the real North better than anyone. They won't follow us to Jorah. They won't have to. You can't be the raping on the wall. You're not in the Night's Watch anymore. You're king of the North. I'm the only one here who's fought them. I'm the only one here who knows them.
I haven't given you permission to leave.
Respect me, Grace. I don't need your permission. I am a king. Now, I came here knowing that you could have your men behead me or your dragons burn me alive. I put my trust in you, a stranger, because I knew it was the best chance for my people, for all our people. I'm asking you to trust in a stranger,
Dude, John.
because it's our best chance. The king in the north should stay in the north.
What's going on?
We did not choose you to rule this planet. But perhaps we should have. The Knights of the Vale came here for you, Lady Stark.
Oops.
You are very kind, my lords. But John is our king. He is doing what he thinks is best. I warned John this would happen. But he couldn't leave the north and expected to just sit and wait for him like Ghost.
He didn't. He trusted you to hold it for him.
He's not making it easy. The Northern Lords are proud.
He's another of Simon's chambers.
And
Nothing.
I'm back, I'm back.
see what you mean.
We're back.
You always liked nice things. Makes you feel better than everyone.
Are you angry with me?
They were insulting John. And you sat there and listened.
I listened to their complaints, which is my responsibility, isn't it?
Their opinions are important to you.
Glover has 500 men, Royce has 2,000. Offend them, and John uses his army.
Not if they use their heads first.
Winterfell didn't just fall into our hands. We took it back. And the Mormonts, and the Hallwoods, and the Wildlands, and the Vale, all of us working together. Now, I'm sure cutting off heads is very satisfying, but it's not the way we get people to work together.
And if John doesn't come back, you'll need their support. So you can work together to give you what you really want.
How can you even think such a horrible thing?
You're thinking it right now. You don't want to be. But the thought just won't go away.
Tension, man.
Ready?
Tension between the stars. Littlefinger might capitalize on that. And a lot of people are thinking that. A lot of people talking about it. Especially, yeah, a lot of people talking about it. I was always wondering what.
Last time I was here, I killed my father with a crossbow. Last time I was here, you killed my son with wildfire. There's a path to the left that follows the cliff. The guards hardly ever patrol it. Too many steps.
Tyrion just got it.
You're not staying here? Not my own business and sleep on. What if someone takes the boat? Then we're fucked. Let's hurry.
Oh, jeez.
We don't have time for this. We should prepare the city for a siege. The Dothraki are coming. All the more reason for you to train.
Does he plan on fighting Dothraki to all the odds?
What seems to recall getting into this trouble as well. And here I am, ready to train. Why don't you?
I don't think you want people to see how you look swinging that thing here.
Today might be the day I kill you by accident.
Oh, you won't be swinging it at me. I'll leave you to it. I needed to see you. I knew you'd never agree to me.
Tyrion and Jaime, man.
You made me look like a complete fool. Thought I'd surprise you when you tossed the rock. You were 3 steps ahead of me. Abandoned family home, completely unsentimental. Father, I heard you don't talk about father. Listen to me. I once told Bron, if I ever saw you again, I'd cut you in half. It'll take you a while with the Spartans. He was going to execute me. He I was innocent. He didn't hate me because of anything I did. He hated me because of what I am. A little monster sent to punish him. Do you think I wanted to be born this way? Did you think I chose? What do you want? Yes, we'll win this war. You're a military man. You must know there's no way around it. This is not his father. She's even willing to suspend hostilities if Cersei agrees to certain terms. You want Cersei to bend the knee, you can ask her yourself. I don't. Daenerys doesn't. Right now, anyway. She has a more important request.
Man, that was weird seeing Jamie and Tyrion. That was weird.
Wasn't sure I'd find you.
Oh. Forgot about that dude.
Thought it might still be rolling. Lots of shops, taverns, brothels. Should have known to come straight to the street of steel. You're worried. The gold thugs. Haven't been here in years. Why should they recognize me? Sometimes I hardly do. Nothing fucks you harder than time. Anybody give you any clue?
Well, here I am, arming Lannisters, and never get a second look. Hey, you were right. The safest place for me was right under the Queen's nose.
Don't be so sure. Safety is never a permanent state of affairs. Bad things are coming.
He came to get me. Want me to come with you?
I think you need to understand.
I'm ready.
Let's go. You should know what you're heading into.
Do you think I've been thinking about every swinging hammer? How happy I am making weapons for the family that killed my father. Family that tried to kill me. I've been getting ready. I never knew what for, but I've always known I'd know it when it comes.
You might want to bring one of those swords.
Oh,
Much about
man.
swinging swords. But this
Oh, dude.
I know.
That's awesome. Awesome weapon. Doesn't look like it's gonna. Looks really heavy.
Keep your father's name to yourself. The situation's complicated enough already.
Uh-oh.
Who should I say I am?
Uh-oh. We got guards. We got guards.
I'll hold it for us. If we don't get out of here soon, shoot there. No weapons, friends. I promise. What can I do for you?
Is that your boat?
It is?
The docks are that way.
That they are. I try to stay away from them to avoid good men such as yourselves. Still fight gold dragons?
You're joking. You must be even older than you look. 15.
15!
Okay.
Bribery.
Can't say it was a pleasure doing business with you.
What's in the boat?
That was smooth. Oh, no.
Not more gold.
Wine. I like wine. Well, hands.
Come on, look. Fermented crab. What? Fermented crab. One bucket of this trebles the brothel's earnings for the week. A man thinks he's done. He's ready to go back to his loving family. But before he gets his breeches up, his lady of the hour pops a tiny spoon of that into his mouth. 5 minutes later, He's back in the race. Here, have a
What?
taste.
Ew. Ew.
I'd hurry to your favourite establishment, or you'll put a hole in that chainmail.
Aphrodisiac? Fermented crab? Okay. Tyrion's coming in the background. Oh, dang. That's not good. That's not good. No.
Dwarf! I really wouldn't try any more until you see how the first bite hits you. That dwarf. Where'd you get that scarf? Bishop, some man you just got it. He was looking for a dwarf with a scar like that a while back. Perhaps there's some arrangement?
Arrangement. You're going to arrange to pay us more than Queen Cersei.
Oh! Oh! Dude! Oh.
This is Gendry. Good news.
Jeez. The huge mace is deadly, man. Or mace, or whatever it is. Oops. Making sure my...
Why was Clyburn?
He's the hand of the Queen. Why are you here?
I met with Tyrion.
What did our brother have to say?
Daenerys wants to meet
To discuss her surrender.
to discuss an armistice.
She's just won a great victory. Why would she want to truce now?
Because an army of dead men is marching on the Seven Kingdoms. Tyrion claims you have proof.
They're going to punish him.
Tyrion,
Ron. He betrayed you. He set up a meeting without your knowledge or consent. Do you think anything of importance happens in this city without me knowing?
you let it happen. Why?
I've come to believe that accommodation with the Dragon Queen could be in our immediate interest. She has the numbers. If we want to beat her, we have to be clever. We have to fight her like father would have. Dead men, dragons, and dragon queens. Whatever stands in our way, we will defeat it. Ourselves, our house. For this.
Wait a second.
Who would you say is the father?
You.
Oh, she's carrying a baby?
You won't like that.
What?
You know what father used to say about
The lion does not concern himself with the opinions of the sheep.
Oh, that's weird. Oh. Still weirds me out. Oh my gosh.
never betray me again.
Didn't see that coming. Seriously, crazy.
The king's got a lot on his mind. I understand. He doesn't need to be thinking about harboring the bastard of a dead king. You don't have to worry. You just told us a smith who's going to pay his respects before he heads out to work at the Winterfell forges. Understood. Begging your pardon, Your Grace.
He survived King's Landing.
Yet again, Your Grace. This is Prince Gendry, Your Grace. I'm Robert Baratheon's son. Bastard son. He was meant to keep that to himself.
Our fathers trusted each other. Why shouldn't we?
I saw your father once at Winterfell.
I met yours in my shop.
You're a lot leaner.
You're a lot shorter.
I grew up on stories about them.
And all I ever knew is that they fought together and won.
Said
Davos told me where you were going, Your Grace, and why. Let me come with you.
don't be a fool. You're not a soldier.
No, but I'm a fighter. And he won't be leading a smith with a sword like that.
You know how to use one? Oh, that's a problem.
Prefer a hammer.
He can handle himself.
The hammers.
We could use the help.
Hammer
As
time.
my father used to say, it's better to be a coward for a minute than dead for the rest of your life.
I owe you my life. Twice over. If what you said is true about what's up there, I can't wait out this war.
Yet nobody mind me. All I've ever done is live to a ripe old age.
Stepping up, Jara.
You're not
Stepping
believing.
up.
I've missed you, Mama. Nobody Clarence quite like you. I've been very well. This is the coin the slaver gave me, and I suggested he free us and pay us, remember?
It was supposed to last us the rest of our lives.
Take it with you. But bring it back. Our queen needs you.
We should be better at saying farewell by now.
Your Grace, sir.
So we got Jon Snow, Robert Baratheon's son,
If I don't return, at least you won't have to deal with the king of the
Jara
north
to go
anymore.
capture
I'm very used to it.
the one
I wish
lone
you
White
could
Walkers.
fortune in the wars to come.
Why did he have fermented crab in there? I don't get that. Oh, because they're probably going on a long trip. That's to feed all the 5 dudes. I see now. I see.
Do you know how many steps
Just
there
a
are?
few
in
more
the
minutes,
citadel?
man. What the hell?
15,782. Guess how many windows are in the Great Sector of Baylor?
Not anymore.
That's true. This high sector in Maynard, he recorded everything. He even recorded his own bowel movements. What does annulment mean?
It's when a man sets aside his lawful wife.
Maynard says here that he issued an annulment for Prince Rhaegar and remarried him to someone else at the same time in the secret ceremony at dawn. Is that a common thing in the South?
These maesters, they set me to the task of preserving that man's window counting and annulments and bowel movements for all eternity, while the secret to defeating the Night King's probably sitting on some dusty shelf somewhere, completely ignored. But that's all right, isn't it? We could all become slavering, murderous imbeciles enthralled from evil incarnate, as long as we can have access to the full records of High Septon Maynard's 15,782 shits.
Steps. That number was steps.
What are you doing, Samuel? What are you doing? What you doing, dude? How can you see in there? It's so dark. How do you know what scroll you're around? You're just trying to reach it. What is that apparatus? That's in the beginning of the Game of Thrones thing. Do you think that's... There's something about that apparatus. I don't know.
Are you sure you want to do this? You always wanted to be a maester.
I'm tired of reading about the achievements of better men.
What are you doing, Wilkie? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I found it, my lord. It took some searching. These women's archives are very thorough.
Are you sure this is the only copy of Winter Now?
Yes, my lord.
Lady Stark thanks you for your service.
We got Arya falling. Always, you gotta look under the The mattress. That's if you're a parent, that's where your kids keep stuff. She got the Raven call. Oh man. What did that say? Gotta pause that. What? Come on. Little finger, you crazy dude. You crazy dude. Crazy man. Oh man, it's about to go down. There's only a few more minutes left.
How many queens are there now?
2.
And you need to convince the one with the dragons or the one who fucks her brother. Both. Not enough. Big woman. You were hoping some of you men could help. Obviously we have no liability out there as you well know. You really want to go out there again? You're not the only ones. Sweethearts found them a mile south of the wall. Said they were on the way here.
Rifles, guys. Oh, nice.
You're the Hound. I saw you once at Winterfell.
They want to go beyond the wall too. We don't want to go beyond the wall, we have to. Our Lord told us the Great War is
Don't trust them. Don't trust any of them. They're the Brotherhood. The last thing their Lord told them to do was sell me to a red witch to be murdered.
Horus. I hardly recognized you. It's horrible. They won't give me anything to drink down here. I haven't been feeling like myself. You're a fucking moment. Like the last Lord Commander. He was my father. He hunted us. Like animals. You returned the favor, as I recall. Here we all are. At the edge of the world. At the same moment. Heading in the same direction for the same reason. Our reasons aren't your reasons. It doesn't matter what we think our reasons are. There's a greater purpose at work. We serve it together, whether we know it or not. We may take the steps, but the Lord of Light... For fuck's sake, will you shut your hole? Are we coming with you or not? Then you want to know what we're doing? It's worse than sitting in a freezing cell waiting to die.
He's right. We're all on the same side. How can we be?
We're all breathing.
Good move, John. Well done. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. her off. Oh, that's awesome. Dude. Okay. Oh, baby, that was awesome. A lot happened in that episode, man. Jeez. All right, if you're just getting in, welcome to the American Movie Podcast. This is your host, Matthew Benjamin. Just finished. Oh, man, Game of Thrones East Watch. Dude, amazing. Okay, a lot. I knew this episode would be a little less combat oriented. There was a little bit less. So, man, we have Daenerys talking with Jon, and we have Jon coming in, and he's actually they come up with a plan to capture the White Walker, which I think is actually very, very clever. It's very clever to show. They're going to show the White Walker to Cersei in order to show her that they actually exist because she doesn't believe it. So it's just like, that's amazing. That's a great group of dudes too, and I was so happy they finished. And they finished with the Hound because I had missed the Hound for a long portion of this season. Like, he just hasn't been in here, so I was really happy to see him. So they're just headed towards the wall right now. And there's numerous things that are going on with this. Cersei is with child. That's messed up. I don't get that. So she actually has some sort of drive now. She's not just going to be this megalomaniac running around trying to just kill everybody and seek power. I'm watching the preview to the next episode. What? Dude. Oh, that was awesome. There's the Night King. Oh my gosh. What is going on? Jeez, that preview is nuts. All right. So we see a lot of, I'm going to turn this down. We see a lot going on in that episode. And the next episode to come too, they actually confront the White Walkers, which I was so looking forward to do. I was really surprised that they hadn't met them yet. But in this final episode that they're going to have, it looks to be that they're going to have combat with them. So that's crazy, man. What did you think of the episode? Let me know what you think of the episode in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. That's incredible. This was a good episode. Daenerys, yeah, was just super ruthless when she burned guys to a crisp. They beheaded that family. That's insanity, man. That's really, really crazy. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn this down a little bit so you guys can hear me a little bit better. But yeah, madness, man. Wow, that was an awesome, awesome episode. So we have Cersei with a child. I don't know. Yeah, she has the child, and then it's beyond crazy. I'm watching the preview as well. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm watching the preview for the next episode as well. There's like the post-show synopsis with the writers and everything too going on.
Maybe not thinking himself, looking for a way to prevent the sister bond from developing further, because the tighter that bond is, the more definitively he is caught from the outside of it.
Dude, okay. So we have Littlefinger, who's actually controlling Arya and giving what Arya needs to see, so he can actually get her to know that note, so she'll be able to have ties in between Sansa. Oh my gosh, this was bonkers. Yeah, the Army of the Dead, man. I'm so looking forward to this next episode. That was incredible, man. What did you guys think of the episode, dude? I'm watching the preview for the next episode as well. What'd you guys think, man? That is insanity. Yeah, I was a little like it was definitely a lot less combat oriented, man. It pretty much just there wasn't it was just setting up stuff for the final episode. It was a lot of dialogue, it was cool to see the pretty much the not the ragtag team that John gets, but he gets Baratheon and then Jara and then the Hound. Like it's a great group, and I'm really looking forward to the final episode. This one was just more dialogue based and structural based, so it's just kind of like, man, I get it. I can see how you thought about it. Think Sansa should be dead by now? Yeah, Sansa, I can't believe is still like kind of getting manipulated by Littlefinger. She should know by now. I get that.
He's not going to lie to John who he is, especially with telling the truth could help him be a part of things, which is something.
Yeah, Robert Baratheon's son. That's a game changer of an ally. I think he's a good ally. And that hammer is baller. It looks so cool. That hammer is really baller. Yeah. I am the king and I don't need your permission. Yeah, that was actually a really cool moment. Also enjoyed seeing Jon connect with the dragon. Tyrannies of Westeros have brought you here. Well, you're welcome. I don't know. Stick around if you want. So let me know what you guys thought of this episode, man. It's so crazy. I can't believe I really enjoyed really enjoyed Jon seeing the dragon and actually touching it. That was mind blowing, right? And then also I did not see Cersei bearing child or with child. That's crazy too. And Tyrion trying to influence Jaime so Jaime could influence Cersei. And then the awesome group of men that just left the wall are trying to capture one of those White Walkers so they can take it back and actually have proof, like social proof. So because no one absolutely believed it at all. No one believed it. So let me know what you guys thought, man. Let me know what you thought about this episode. It's crazy. Like everything's getting put in place. This was a slower episode in comparison to the combat that we saw in the previous episode with the giant dragon, and he was just laying waste to the Lannister army. It was really crazy to see that. Game of Thrones is just so ruthless, dude. So ruthless. And I'm so glad that they ended with the Hound. I was looking at the time, and it was probably like, I don't know, 5 minutes left in the episode, and I was like, where is the Hound, man? We haven't seen him at all. So I was really glad they showed him in. Jon Targaryen now. Yeah. Really crazy episode, dude. Really crazy. Now, what I'm interested in seeing is what is their move with Cersei when they capture this thing. When they capture this thing, take it to Cersei, what is the ideal response? What do they want as a response with Cersei? That's something I'm really interested in. Do they want her to just understand the importance of the White Walkers and how lethal their existence is? Is that a possibility? And I also thought it was really prudent on Jaime's part to move by Cersei and explain to her that we cannot win this war. There's just no way. Like it was just like a game for the Targaryens, or Dothraki, not Targaryens, the Dothraki to just fight the Lannister army. Like they just went through them and tore them apart, and their just superior fighting skills was unmatchable, and just could not work. It just could not work in the way that they're fighting, because they have the dragons and then the ruthless barbarians that are known as the Dothraki. It's just bonkers, man. And Cersei just did not care. She's like, nope, I've got your baby. Did not see that coming, man. Blowing my mind with that. So yeah, let me know what you thought about this episode. You got to, because this is crazy. It's setting up for the very next episode. And then we have this long-awaited period, which I'm not looking forward to, of just sitting and waiting and speculating on what's going to happen in the final season. So yes, definitely like and subscribe when you get in here, because I'm going to break down all the episodes, and I'm looking forward to the next one so much. There's so much going on in this, so you got to let me know what you thought about this episode. And let's check out some of these. Yeah, it was awesome. Awesome, dude. Well, yeah, Sansa's she's making a mistake trusting Littlefinger. I mean, Littlefinger obviously has different motives that are pretty much self-serving in the grand scheme of what he wants. So yeah, it's funky. It's pretty funky that Sansa's still allowing him to stay, even though she feels some sort of debt. But I don't know. It's a bold move, Cotton. I don't know. It's really difficult to just to see. So yeah, I really deeply enjoyed this episode. It was just a little slower in comparison, and it's just not as good when it comes to the combat side. So yeah, I get it, but I was really glad to see the Hound, and I'm also concerned with what's gonna happen next. Like, what is their next play? They showed a little preview in here of the next following episode, but there's not much into it besides that there will be a White Walker fight, and then if they capture one or not. It looked like Jon Snow was fleeing from the preview to the next episode. It looked like they had lost or they were running, and I'm concerned about that group because there could be a lot of fatalities in that fight. You could lose some key characters inside that fight when they're trying to capture this dude or this White Walker. So I'm really, really weirded out at if they're going to be able to do it. I just don't get what they're going to be able to handle, and how are they going to capture this thing? Just tie it up and hope it stays alive? Because they did try and they tried to cut a hand off, I believe. It was alluding to that in the end of the episode, where they cut off a White Walker hand and it was moving around, and they're trying to give it to someone as proof as well. And I just don't know if I don't know how long White Walkers live for. What do you feed a White Walker? Like, kind of like that, like the 28 days later thing. You gotta, with the zombies, like how long does it take for them to starve? So yeah, fairly fascinating episode. It's just like, it put pawns in place for the finale. So I can speculate on what I think is going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with Cersei now. It doesn't seem like there's much of a story arc in this next episode for her, but I don't know. And Daenerys has to just sit back and wait for Jon to return with this White Walker. I don't know. So yeah, really fascinating. You got to let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments section, because you got to let me know. So here's the thing: won't be fight for the throne, only a fight for the walkers. Oh yeah. They're gonna try and band together so they can actually take down the walkers. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. And it looked like that, but I don't know. Maybe these guys are just so crazy. I was before the episode aired, I was watching the previous episode, and I was listening, and I was just kind of thinking, and somebody had brought this up today or yesterday. I can't remember who it was, but if one of the dragons gets killed by one of the White Walkers, does that White Walker, or does that dragon become a White Walker? Will the White Walkers just take over those dragons? And I can't pronounce the little dragon, but they think that's the somebody in the feed here. It was I can't remember who it was, but yeah, they were mentioning that if any dragon would die, it would be the dragon that doesn't have a rider. So I don't know. Really fascinating. I'm interested to see the development in which the next episode is going to play out. So yeah, feel free to like and subscribe if you got here. See ya. But yeah, it was awesome. I don't know, man. It's difficult to see. It's difficult. But yeah, that was it was just slow, a little let down, but at least we found out Jamie survived. Yeah, the drowning or whatever. He didn't drown. Braun came over and saved him, and then yeah, she toasted the guys. Dude, it's just interesting, man. Interesting. So you gotta let me know what you guys think. I know I'm saying that all the time because I want to know. I deeply want to know what you guys think is going to happen in the next episode. So feel free to comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to do a post one. Let me know if I should do another post one with this and break this down a little bit more so I can sit back and process it. But we saw a lot happening in here, and I'm looking forward to the final season and the final episode of this season. And I'm hoping that there's a huge White Walker battle. I'm guessing, but it looks like, yeah, I'm anxious. I'm anxious and I'm ready. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Matthew Benjamin with the American Movie Podcast. Deeply appreciate it, the watch, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. A lot of good stuff to come in the future, so subscribe, and thank you so much. Bye.
Dinklage, Peter 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 Dinklage, Peter